What's up, guys? I go by DJ Aslan, representing Church Boy Entertainment, based out of Oklahoma right now, the Tulsa, Oklahoma City connection, and originally from Southern California, about a half hour from Los Angeles, Simi Valley, California. Yep.
And what might people know you from as a DJ?
People in a certain scene may know a DJ crew by the name of IF2, Immortal Fader Fighters, and that's probably a little bit more of my previous DJ stuff that I'd done back in the 90s. We were 99 U.S. finalists, or actually world finalists for team competitions with my DJ team back then. And then some other stuff besides Church Boy specifically. Done a mixtape for Sphere of Hip Hop at sphereofhiphop.com, and also work alongside off and on with Elect Recordings, and just do a lot of scratching in the room for artists, so you might hear some scratching on some tracks. Just, man, a bunch of different artists really.
Yeah. And
then Church Boy stuff.
What was the first Christian hip hop you heard, and what did you think of it?
Probably first Christian hip hop music I heard was probably the Mental Releases CD from Grits.
Yeah.
And it was cool. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for at that time. This is way back, of course, but it was definitely something I could get my hands on at the time.
Yeah. So. And you were looking for vinyl and stuff early on, right?
Yeah.
Has there been more of that now?
No, I don't go digging for vinyl anymore.
Yeah.
Back around 96, 97, I was digging like crazy, and that led me to sphereofhiphop.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the DJ respected in Christian hip hop?
I think he's, a DJ is an entity for sure in Christian hip hop. There's definitely, a lot of guys doing their thing. I don't know. It's hard to tell, exactly where we're at, as DJs for what we do. But, I think every guy needs to definitely do what they do and do it well. You know what I mean? But I think there's some room there to grow for sure.
Yeah. And so tell me about the name of this tour that you guys are on, like 5,000 or something like that. What's that about?
Yeah, the 5,000 tour is something that Church Boy Entertainment is doing pretty much most of the spring of 2011. We do a lot of stuff in Oklahoma, in the state of Oklahoma, and we're really trying to get out and just meet up with other people outside of Oklahoma. So we've had numerous dates already happening, and more to come, leading all the way until May of 2011. 5,000 does represent from the Bible, Jesus feeding 5,000 people, not including women and children. Just really trying to go out and definitely spread the word of God through our music, through relationships, and it's something that's been going well. We're really excited. I'm actually, we're down here in Houston right now, hanging out with Sketch, of course, and we'll be down here for this weekend. We've got Colorado coming up. We're making a nice little weekend-long trip out to all the way down into Boca Raton, Florida, and we've been out to near Columbus, Ohio. So it's been good. Pretty much set enough. Lil Dre, myself. Also, we bring a band with us at most of these dates. We rock with a live band, and that makes it even that much more fun.
Yeah. And finally, what excites you about music these days, Christian or not?
Probably anything with just a lot of feeling. I mean, not straight to just emo core type stuff, but really anything music-wise where there's a lot of feeling to it. And that could be through anything, through the vocal, whatever's going on vocally. But I guess I like music with a lot of dynamics. So that might be a heavy electronic side with a lot of build-ups and music with a lot of movement. There's always that time for a nice 8-bar loop happening. But just a little more in-depth music, a little bit more than that 8-bar loop is kind of what's exciting now. And of course, everything with music now, there's such a blend of every style. It's hard to put one genre on it, but I think that's what's making music nice right now is, you know, you're always going to have some kind of electronic feel coming from Reason or Logic, and blending that in with everybody's unique styles, which is my choice of music.
Yeah. And last thing, how can people get a hold of you, and how can they help you as a DJ?
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely check out on Twitter, of course. I mean, I'm on Twitter quite a bit, so I definitely don't mind if anybody hits me up on Twitter. It's just DJ Aslan. Hit me up on there. Definitely go to churchboy.com. We have all kind of contact info there at churchboy.com. For some other stuff, if you definitely hit the soundcloud.com/DJ Aslan. You know, have some stuff on there and some more stuff to come. That's the main contact for sure.
Yeah, and one more.
No problem.
Explain your name for people who may not know the reference, and how did you get it? Did you give it to yourself? Did someone else give it to you?
Very cool, very cool. I love this story, man, not just because it's my name, but when I wasn't raised in church at all. You know, growing up, didn't go to church maybe once or twice to maybe a Christian church. In 4th grade, I read all through the Narnia books, Chronicles of Narnia. And of course, the main character in most of those books is the lion Aslan. And that was cool, that was that thing. And later on, as it became a DJ, you needed a DJ name for sure. And for whatever reason, that name just kind of came back up. It was different. It wasn't Joe and it wasn't Bob. And I didn't have the cool hip-hop DJ name. I just couldn't think of one like DJ Kid Fresh or something silly. So I chose Aslan, and when I was 17, the name became so much more. I actually started living for God and finding out about Jesus, and come to find out, of course, the books and the whole chronicle, that character was usually based and modeled after Jesus Christ. And so it's just a really cool story, and that's why I pretty much keep the name.